the bustling city of Lagos, where dreams rise as fast as the traffic and secrets hide behind every smile, love is never simple. This is a story of passion, betrayal, and a crime that would change 3 lives forever. Amara was the kind of woman people noticed, not just for her beauty, but for her presence. At 28, she had built a successful fashion brand from scratch. Elegant, focused, fiercely independent. She believed in control, especially over her heart, until she met Tunde. Tunde was different, calm, calculated. An undercover police captain with charm that felt effortless. He spoke softly, but his words carried weight. Their first meeting was at a charity gala. She spilled wine on his shirt, and he laughed instead of getting upset. That was the beginning. Within months, they became inseparable. He supported her business. She grounded his ambition. People called them perfect, but perfection often hides cracks. Then came Kofi. Kofi Mensah, a Ghanaian art dealer with a reputation for living dangerously. He wasn't polished like Tunde. He was raw, confident, mysterious. The kind of man who didn't ask for attention, but commanded it. Amara met him at an art exhibition in Victoria Island. He didn't flirt. He studied her. And when he finally spoke, his voice was low and certain. "You look like someone who's tired of safe choices." That sentence lingered longer than it should have. At first, it was harmless. A few conversations, a few accidental meetings. But Kofi had a way of pulling people into his world, a world of late-night drives, underground art scenes, and whispers of deals that didn't always sound legal. Amara knew better. But something about him made her feel alive in a way she hadn't felt before. With Tunde, she had peace. With Kofi, she had fire, and fire burns. Soon, the lies began, small ones at first, working late, client meetings. But every lie created distance, and Tunde noticed. One night, over a silent dinner, he finally asked, "Who is he?" Amara froze. "I don't know what you're talking about," she whispered. Tunde leaned back, studying her. "I've built my life reading people, and right now, you're somewhere else." She said nothing, and sometimes silence is louder than truth. What Amara didn't know was that Kofi wasn't just an art dealer. He was involved in something far more dangerous, smuggling high-value stolen art across borders. Money, power, risk, and now, unknowingly, Amara was part of his world. One night, in Kofi's apartment, she noticed an African mask she had seen reported missing in the news. Her heart dropped. "Kofi, where did you get this?" He smiled, too calmly. "Some questions don't need answers, Amara." That was the moment fear replaced excitement. She tried to pull away, stopped answering his calls, ignored his messages. But Kofi wasn't the type to be ignored. He showed up at her office, unannounced, unapologetic. "You don't walk away from me like that." His tone wasn't angry, it was controlled. "I didn't sign up for whatever this is," she said, voice shaking. Kofi stepped closer. "You already did, the moment you chose me." Meanwhile, Tunde had started digging. Phone records, movements, names, and eventually, he found Kofi. Criminal ties, smuggling networks, dangerous connections. And worst of all, Amara was deeply involved, whether she knew it or not. Tunde had a choice, walk away or fight for the woman he loved. He chose to fight. One night, he approached her. No anger, no accusations, just truth. "You're in danger." And Amara broke. Everything spilled out, The lies, the affair, the fear. Tunde listened silently. Then he said something she never expected. "We can fix this, but you have to trust me." Tunde gathers his team in law enforcement. Together, they build a plan. Amara would pretend to reconcile with Kofi, gain his trust, and help expose his operation. It was risky, dangerous, but it was the only way out. So Amara returned to Kofi, apologetic, soft, convincing. And Kofi believed her, or at least pretended to. Their relationship resumed, but now every smile was calculated, every word monitored, every moment dangerous. Kofi was preparing for his biggest operation yet, a shipment worth millions. Rare stolen African artifacts being moved out of the country. Amara gathered everything, dates, locations, names, and passed it to Tunde. The night of the deal arrived. Police were ready. Tunde was watching. Amara was inside. But something went wrong. Kofi knew. He had always known. As the deal unfolded, he pulled Amara aside, his expression unreadable. "Did you really think I wouldn't find out?" Her heart stopped. "Kofi, you chose him," he said quietly. No anger, just disappointment. And that was more terrifying. Gunshots, chaos. Police stormed the scene, men ran, shouting filled the air, and in the confusion, a single shot rang out. Amara fell. Silence followed, the kind that comes after tragedy. Kofi disappeared into the chaos, vanished. Tunde rushed to her side, blood staining his hands. "Stay with me. Please, stay with me." Her eyes flickered, weak but alive. Amara survived, but everything changed. Kofi became an international fugitive. Tunde stayed despite everything, because love doesn't always follow logic. Months later, life seemed normal again. Amara rebuilt her business. Tunde rebuilt their relationship, slowly, carefully, but some things never fully leave. One evening, Amara received a package. No sender. Inside was a painting, the same stolen piece from Kofi's apartment. And a note. "You were never meant for a safe life. K." Love can heal, but it can also destroy. In a city full of ambition and secrets, Amara learned one thing the hard way. Not all love stories are meant to have happy endings. Some are meant to leave scars.